Right, so now we're going to talk about how to add some cabinets to our area. If you remember, in the maker space of this room, there is a cabinet, but it is along with some kind of a shelf. So what we're going to do is, in order to put something in there, we're going to just click on this and we're going to insert. All right, now our insert, if you remember, we're going to Google Drive. And you're going to go to that folder that I gave you. That folder is looking, there it is. There we go. Yours is for classroom rebuild. So what we're looking for is, where are you? Let's scroll down. Counter base. So this is the base of the counter has a drawer, which is just it's a basic counter. So we're going to come here, and of course we're going to click on our move, but we're going to rotate it. All right. And we're going to rotate it 90 degrees. Now, before I do this, so these cabinets are, I think, 18 inches from here to there. But we actually, all of our counter space is 25 inches of counter, which you really don't even realize this when you're doing it, but there's going to be actually extra space back here. So what I need to do is I'm going to kind of give myself, I'm going to measure with my measuring tool, and I'm going to measure, I'm going to go 25 inches, and there, that creates my line. Okay, which I can erase that guideline later. But now I'm going to scroll in a little bit closer to this because I want to grab right here, that corner. So I'm going to hit move, and I'm going to click on that corner right there. And that corner is going to come perfectly in line with this right here. And I want it to sit exactly. And you can see it's rolling up and down. I'm going to scroll out a little bit more. There we go. Oops. I switched my thing. All right. Boop. And get this problem. And there we go. There we go. There we go. Up and down. Up and down. Now. There we go. All right. So I'm going to use my selection tool because I'm going to select this. I'm going to Command C, Command V, because I really need a second one that I'm going to place right next to it. Once again, I'm going to use a move. I'm going to come here to this point right there, and I'm going to move it right in line with that point. There we go. Because I think there are three cabinets here. There we go. There are three, 1, 2, 3, and then there's one over there. And there technically is even like like a desk off here, but we're going to worry about that. I'm going to worry about that later. I'm just going to copy that and paste. And I'm going to put it right here for now. Move and connect that to right there. All right, and I'm going to paste another one. And I'm going to put it right here. So again, I'm going to come, and I'll probably need to give myself another line. I'm going to go 25 inches. Boop, and there it is. So if I rotate, you can see there's actually a gap. And with our cabinet, there is a gap there. But what sometimes happens is we put like a piece of like covering that goes all the way back so you can't see it. But that's it. So now I have my 3 cabinets here and a single one here. And then there's just kind of like a sitting space in this area or where we throw things. But now the next thing I need to do is worry about the fact that there's actually a cabinet here or a countertop, which is super easy. We are used to this. So all I'm going to do is go from this point here straight across until I get to the edge. And then I'm going to come up 1 inch. Right? And I'm going to make my point, and I'm going to bring it all the way back here. And then I'm going to go back down until I touch that. Oop, and it didn't work. Right, so I'm going to come here. I'm going to come up this edge right there. And then I'm going to come right. Good. Good. There. And then I'm going to come. And for some reason, it probably just didn't make that. I'm going to make sure that I'm touching the intersection. I'm going to come up 1 inch. Make that. And then I'm going to come straight back till I get to there. And then I'm going to come down even with this. And then I'm going to come and touch there. So now I've got that. Come from here. I'm going to go straight across till I get there. Right, and I'm going to come down and touch there. And then I'm going to come across. Pen tool. It looks like it didn't draw that previous line. Stinker. There it is. All right. I'm going to come across here. There's my face. And boop. And then I'm going to come from here. Okay. Don't mess this up. And there's my countertop. Now, let's be honest. You can see if you get super close or underneath that that's a gap, but for your sake, let's say we're done. Only thing I need to do now is I need to come over here to my materials, and I'm going to give it a color. The material color is something different. It's kind of like a weird blue, but that's not it. So let's search and let's see what I got. Asphalt from metal, stone, synthetic surfaces. This would be, so there it is. We'll take that. Boop. There we go. And boop. And there's your cabinet with my shelving. All right. So that's how you add cabinets. You just got to worry about the fact that cabinets are built like components, and in reality, that's how you buy them. And then you have to add a countertop separate, or you stack them on top of each other, or you can even put up cabinets up here if you wanted to for later. But I left that gap, and all I would do is create another countertop that sticks out here. But I'll do that later. You now know how to add cabinets to your. It's looking good, folks.